Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. I want to show you something that I find very interesting. Here we go. This is basil. Our basil has started to go to seed and started bolting, which we're kind of wrapping up our season. And there's a lot more basil out here. This basil is about 18 inches, 2 feet high. Looks kind of rough, but this is just set out here, watered, given good micronutrients with the kelp fertilizer, and left to its own devices. This thing is 5 months old. How about that? It is kind of a poor excuse for basil, but still really good. Good flavor. Just so you know, those are nasturtiums. Nasturtium. They're edible flowers. And they're good. Peppery. You can actually throw that in a couple of dishes and it will substitute for pepper nicely. But I wanted to show that to show you this downstairs. I got a bunch of updates we're going to be doing. We'll be doing several different videos today, but I want to show you what we have going in the hydroponic system. Before we go downstairs, I want to show you this. This is a nice example. These are 4 rosemary plants that I started. These are clone cuttings from that one over there. These are about 8 inches tall. 5 months. We started them in February as well. From that plant. Those have gotten a lot more care downstairs for a couple of months to nurture them along. And then we got these. I'm about to cut every one of these guys down. Rather, I'm going to take a cutting off of every one of these that is of enough height, and I'm going to plant about 50 or 60 rosemary cuttings. Why? To do food preservation with rosemary, which is a Mediterranean way to preserve meat and fish, chicken as well, you really need a lot of rosemary. So if we should ever need a way to preserve meats without using salt, we could do it this way. Now, let's go downstairs and look at the basil. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. I want to show you this as well. These are some of the greens that we had started back in April, and they are just beginning to peter out. I have trimmed back a lot of them, a good bit of them. Learned a whole lot. I'm getting ready to do this tray completely all over again, and then do another tray and begin rotation. We'll actually have something up here also. Long sweet peppers right here. These are 6 or 7 that I have decided to grow inside. The killer thing about peppers is they are kind of like tomatoes in the fact that they will grow roots if you bury the stems. And they had already started putting out roots. So these things are doing really good. I've already been picking peppers off of them. Our plan is to grow the vegetables that we like all year long down here in this. And we'll be getting a high tunnel. It's going to be a little bit later on though. But I did want to show you this. This I'll show you in good light where you can see. Look at this basil. It's only 5 weeks old down here. Grown from my hybrid hydroponics system and the grow lights. That is beautiful. We're going to have several of these growing down here as well. We're going to do a buttload of cilantro, oregano. These are tomatoes. These are tomato clones. These are just, you know how everybody tears those suckers off of tomatoes and throws them down? Well, if you root them, and you are patient, they grow. So these are all clones from Mule Train, German, medium-sized cherry tomatoes, and others. My cabbage is not doing that good down here. I'm getting ready to rip these guys out. I've got 2 good heads of cabbage that looks like they'll be forming. I'm going to rip them out and plant something else. Broccoli is just going crazy. I'm going to have to raise this up and see if I can figure out why they're growing so scraggly. The nice thing about the cabbage and the broccoli is you can eat the leaves. So that's a big plus with everything. We can cut these and have a really nice kind of a bitter green salad. Got dill going in here. Cilantro. Cilantro's a pain in the butt to grow. But this is what I wanted to show you. 5 weeks. Look at the roots. They are wanting to get out and walk. We're going to put some outside and some we will do down here. We're going to do an honest to goodness outdoor hydroponics system. I want to do it all the way around the pool. I thought that would be pretty cool. So we would have a privacy screen, imagine, if you will, of basil and stuff like that during the warm weather. I just thought it'd be kind of neat to do it. That's where we are. I got some pretty good dirt, not great dirt, and we are going to get ready and swap it over. What else? So much else. I'm glad you asked, but we will do that in another video. I hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet upstairs, so that means everyone is home. Alright guys, we're going to wrap this video up. Hydroponic system's doing good. Cracky system's doing good. The garden is beginning to peter out a little bit. Where she goes. Take care of you people, guys.